What's T, y'all?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
What is going down? Shout out to it being, well, let's say 36 people. I'm on the show. It's going to be more that's going to come up in here. So, y'all make sure to like up this live as y'all coming up in here. I know some of y'all take issue with us saying that, but girl, fuck y'all. We need y'all to like up the live. Point blank, period.
What people got to understand is when we try to like up the live, it's to keep us in the algorithm. The more likes you get, the more engagement you get, the more you're in the algorithm. So it's not us begging for you guys to put us in, for y'all to like it, because most times I really don't give a damn if you like the video or not. But now that I know that it keeps us in the algorithm, I'm like, okay, please like this video. Like, y'all need to like this video, like, for real. If y'all want me to keep going up in this game, then y'all gotta keep liking up the videos. That's all I'm saying.
Well, bitch, speaking of going up, Scotty done went up, girl. She done moved up to the deluxe apartment in the 30,000 subscriber range.
Congratulations.
So definitely shout out to Scotty.
Yes. And I'll be going live tomorrow, and these two whores need to be there.
What time?
It's gonna be after Growing Up Hip Hop.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. All right, y'all. Well, listen, we not gonna hold y'all. We not gonna belabor the time. We ain't gonna do none of that. And like I said, as more people start coming in, just please make sure to like up the live mods. Make sure they do what they're supposed to do. But before we get started, how did y'all two feel about the episode? To me, I liked it. It was better than the first one.
It was better than the first one. Much better than the first one.
It was a good introduction.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
I was all down for it. First and foremost, though, we do got to take a petty moment because I saw where House of Aaron did a video. Hey, Aaron did a video. I think sometime today where it says that the ratings still dropped. Did y'all see anything about that?
It only dropped by 1,000. That's not a big ass drop. It's still in the
I did not see that.
It's still in the same place it was last week. Last week it was 491,000, and this week is 490,000. It's not a significant drop.
Girl, why everybody trying to make it seem like she hit rock bottom or something?
Yeah, I can understand if it was I can understand if it was a big ass drop, but it was just 1,000. It ain't that big of a deal. It seems like she's still where she was at last week. She's still sustaining where she was at. You know what I'm saying? But most of the people that's doing that, they team Portia child. Shout out to House of Aaron.
And only to House of Aaron, because we ain't shouting out hosts around here. All right, we don't do that around here.
Pretty much. That's the only team Portia lover that I like. That's Aaron. That's the only one.
Right.
That's the only one. Even though the people in his chat hate my ass. Oh, they can't stand me, child. Oh,
hey, Prophet Maid. Child, I know they do, girl.
They hate it when I come up there. Oh my God. Like, he had to get them together the last time I came up there. He was like, can y'all respect my guest? This is my friend.
I'm y'all like, be in your bag, child.
I'm like, okay, so we on some chill stuff. Like, we ain't even talk about housewives. We just up here shooting the shit. Like, we not even on like working time. We just talking as friends, and y'all still mad because I don't like Portia. Like the door is closed. The door, like that show platform, this Aaron platform. You don't tell me the door closed. He tell me.
Well, you know how the stands are about their people.
Child, I hope they get paid because we do.
Listen, it's really about to be an uproar come Saturday.
What you mean?
You know what?
Love Mary Chanceville, season 4, episode 1. Mars So Messy. It's the episode. And she 2 hours.
It's 2 hours?
It's 2 hours, honey. I already got my live set for 10:05. Speaking of which, my live review for Love and Marriage Huntsville is already set for 10:05. So y'all going over here to check that out. And like it up and set the reminders because we're going to kiki and we're going to cackle and we're going to gag.
Well, y'all know that Roast Review gonna start covering Love is Marriage Huntsville next week too, and that's gonna start on Josiah's channel next week. So he gonna get the big stuff. He gonna get the big.
I might. Hey, we'll see. I'll talk to y'all backstage because y'all might have to host it.
Oh shit!
Oh Lord!
I'm for real. I might start about to be okay. We'll talk later.
We'll talk backstage, child. They don't need to know your business.
Right. So, girl, we finna go on here. Like I said, we ain't gonna belabor the time. We had to cackle and kiki. So we gonna go on ahead. 7 minutes, cool. I'm remember that for the timestamp. We're gonna go on ahead and start this review. So first and foremost, child, we get introduced to the delectable chocolate cadaver, messy ass Patrick. Now, Patrick, you was fine till you did that messy shit. Now look at you as one of the girls. But what was y'all first impressions about cousin Patrick?
First of all, he is fine as fuck to me. Most definitely fine. I see a lot of people will say. I know somebody was saying that he was a butterface, like everything was good, look good on him, but his face. And I was just like, I don't know what y'all talking about. He is fine in a rugged type of way, you know, like those little rough dudes type of way. He real fine in that type of way. Like he ain't no preppy boy. He kind of rugged, and you know that's normally what I like anyway, child. So,
no, child, me too.
I mean, he's okay. You know, like he's not the most. I feel like there's other people that's more attractive on the cast than him, but he's okay. He's not ugly or he's not like just gorgeous.
Patrick is the ops cam. He show is. We gonna get to that in a minute because I feel the same way you do. So he just had to let us know that he got a girlfriend named Safari. Girl, we don't give a fuck about none of your girlfriend. Listen,
yeah,
I'm not getting up here and saying this is my wife or this is my husband, and even then you ain't safe with me. But that's one thing. Girlfriends, fiancés, child, to us, you single. Don't get up here trying to introduce us to a bitch you ain't living with. That's just how I feel.
Exactly. Period. Okay, we don't give a fuck about girlfriends. We don't care about your girlfriends right now. Like when we watch y'all on TV, we gonna say what the hell we want to say, whether you got a girlfriend or not. And if they get upset about it, then they can.
It is what it is.
Ass if they can, if they try. Right. That's all I can say about that, honey. Period. Okay.
So Melvin is the kitchen manager, and he and Melvin are cousins, and they live together. Now, the one thing that I found interesting about them, y'all live in a swanky ass apartment for one to be playing SpongeBob, being a fry cook, and the other one playing Parker Meter Maid. Y'all live in a very swanky, high-end type of a little apartment. It was cute though. I said this could be y'all's and y'all two back. Well, I don't know what Melvin is, but what you call it ain't no bachelor. He got a girl. But it was real decked out. It was okay.
He ain't gonna have a girl by the end of this season. I know that.
Why you say that?
Excuse me. We on TV, national TV. All these girls, boy. You know he look like he can't resist nothing.
Listen, from the next episode, it looked like they trying to make a thing between he and Chandrika, which I really didn't understand why she had to let us know that they was in a relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, they none of my business. We're gonna move on. That was Patrick and what you who's it. Thank you. Who is this? Mims01. Thank you, baby, for being a member. I totally appreciate you, daughter. So Dom, Unique, and Brandon had a date night, child. First and foremost, I know I give Brandon a lot because he on the spectrum. Furthermore, on the spectrum to what Scotty think he on. But that's neither here nor there. But it's something about a chocolate man in the suit. It just does something to me. Like when he came up there, I said, Lord, Brandon.
Yeah, I love a man in a suit. Especially when they dark skin, like and plus I love dark skin men anyway. So when they have a suit on, it just do something to me when they have a suit on. It's just
he reminds me, he is very, 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 very handsome. He reminds me of the Great Value Market of Morris Chestnut. Very handsome, but he looks like the Great Value version of it. And there's nothing wrong with that because you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finer than Morris Chestnut, but you look good.
You know what? I did not see that at first, but now that you say it, you kind of look like
the bald head, the big mouth, and the big smile. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? He kind of remind me of that other dark skinned dude. What's his name?
What other dark skinned dude?
Lord, he's an actor. What's the man's name? Something Woodard. Michael Wood? No.
Oh, the guy who played Bobby Brown on BET.
No, not him.
Willie
What
McClendon.
is his name? I can't think of his name. Lord is on the tip. It's gonna come to me when I get off.
Did he like play the lead on Antoine Fisher or something like that?
Nah, that's Derek Luke. He don't remind me of him. What is the man? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Actually, he did. He played during the Bobby Brown. I mean, not the Bobby Brown story. The New Edition. He played their manager.
Oh, I don't know.
Wood Harris. That's it. He remind me of Wood Harris. That's who he looks like.
He do look like Wood Harris. He do.
No, I don't see it.
He do. I
see it.
Big ass lips like Wood Harris do, but he do kind of remind me.
Let me see.
I'm trying to tell you, he give me a Wood Harris type T. I give him Wood Harris before I give him Finesse
Morris.
Yes, God, child. Even though I heard stories about him, but
what kind of stories you heard about him?
No, I don't think he looks like that. I'm sitting here on Google right now. I'm looking at these pictures, child. Maybe in some angles.
Yeah, I should have said Remember the Titans. I could have think he did act on that too. That's who he give me. But I lived for Dominique. I lived for her red dress. It was real cute. Another thing, Dominique, I lived for you for was that you did not give him a kiss on the first night. You pulled the Monica instead, not on the first night. Because you could have made a move, but you didn't. And I was down for you for not doing so. See, you see the type of low down, dirty, disgusting whore bag Scotty is. He said he would have did it on the first night. I was
no, but a pot cannot call a kettle the same when if y'all are in the same category.
I mean, like, don't try to sit up here and try to play me like you would have done it. Like, don't be trying to play me. You know you would have did it too. Don't be trying to see. Since we on his channel, he want to try to play coy and innocent child. But I'm gonna let him have it though.
I wouldn't have did it with him. I'd have did it with Philip.
Oh,
so Philip and I'd have did it with Patrick, but I wouldn't have did it with Brandon because he's on the spectrum.
Child, please stop saying spectrum, child, because you know no folks get defensive, child.
Unless you on the spectrum, your damn self, you shouldn't have a reason to feel offended. All right, and to be clear, most dudes on the spectrum be slanging any damn way. Not that I know, because I ain't never had none. But I ain't gonna say who did, because I ain't gonna spend nobody business. But that's neither here nor there. Ain't nothing wrong with being on the spectrum when you fine, but I just choose not to do it. But I was on Dominique's side because I remember in my first review, I was telling Dominique to be careful about that. I was like, girl, don't shit where you lay. Like, I don't necessarily think it's a good look for you. You want to sit up here and play around with him on national TV like this. But the fact that she did that, I said, all right, I'll take it back, Dominique. I'll take it back. But it really won't be much there to that shit.
Here go y'all real making up fables in that chat, child.
So Terrence could come for you with crickets. I say one thing and you flying off the handles. They ain't none of my business.
All he do is be like Anita Baker and make up fairy tales. That's all he do. That is such a lie. Did I not just say something to you for saying it?
You did. Ooh,
child.
Do y'all think Dominique got what it takes to one day dance for Beyoncé?
Well, I never seen that dance.
You know, I listen. She's good. I saw some of her YouTube videos and stuff. She's very good. I could see her dancing for Sierra or dancing for Megan Thee Stallion. You know, well, she already done it, but I could see her dancing for like more of a female rapper. Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe one day she can be in a background dancer somewhere way in the back. Not the main front backup dancers though, but maybe she can be somewhere in the complete back somewhere on the court, not on video.
You give it Dominique a whole lot of like.
Josiah really been so shady since we came up here. I don't know what is
going on.
He is shady as fuck tonight, and I ain't mad at it. But he's shady as hell tonight, baby. I swear he is. But I'm gonna say this: Dumb Unique does look familiar though, because when it came up into my mind when Candy said that she danced on the Dungeon tour, and I went to the Dungeon show, the one that she had in Dallas. I actually went to the Dungeon show, and she does.
Maybe she could be Mary J. Blige backup dancer.
Okay, you going?
Ooh, that's shade.
What? No, for real. Maybe she could
Because
be
it
Mary J.
don't take,
Blige
it's no
backup
experience
dancer.
required to dance with MJB. Okay. Actually, the people that ain't got no rhythm is more suited for MJB. Oh Lord, now I'm shading her. My bad, Mary. I ain't mean it that way, but
Y'all doing too. Y'all stop lying in this chat, child. I'm finna ignore you. I ain't finna say nothing else because he swear the three of us don't see it for him, child. I ain't finna keep on saying shit to y'all. I ain't finna say nothing else, child. He know he can lie.
I'm so weak off of y'all.
You
Erica
know,
said, Lil Kim. I can see that. I can see that. First, I would have to see Lil Kim do another damn show. But then once I see that, then I could probably see her being up there with Lil Kim or Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody like Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? I could see that.
well, I'm sure everybody that you name will have a show, and I'm pretty sure that everybody that you name will be on time for their show and not 3 hours late, like Lauren Hill.
Now, what you're not gonna do is Miss Lauryn Hill like that. Now, you're not finna do Miss Lauryn Hill like that. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, she been late to all her shows since Fuji Live, but that don't matter. All right, what you not finna do is
I
go
already
in
did
with
it.
Miss Lauryn Hill.
I already did it. Would you buy a ticket to her show? I think
Hell
not.
no, buying no motherfucking ticket to her show.
Okay, then. Okay.
Unless she gonna do the whole Miss Education album, I already got no views.
Okay, guys. People are saying in the comments that I'm being a little too harsh. Let me put on my little fun shade.
Boy, you are not being harsh. You are shady as hell
Ain't being
today.
hard.
You shady as hell today, which I enjoy. I love it when you get real
I
shady.
do
Child.
too. I love when he gets shady.
Now, this
We
is
don't see it
Josiah.
often.
See, listen, this is Josiah in rare form for y'all. See, me and Terrence know how Josiah is when we talk. When it be the three of us talking, child, the stuff that come out of his mouth. Then he want to blame it on me and Terrence. Oh no, don't blame
Right.
it on
Oh,
us.
whatever.
So Chandrika, Dom Unique, and Miss Torn hang out. The one thing, and everybody said that I heard it right, but I still gotta ask y'all just to clarify. Did Miss Torn get up here and say she did not get paid to set up that entire situation for the OLG reunion?
I believe. I thought he said he didn't get paid either.
I think he did say he wasn't compensated.
And then he come out and also say that what she did give him. Did he come out and say what she did give him was food credits?
What?
Now, see, Miss Candy,
God.
now I see why you don't want to count me out, and that's fine. Because I'm going to tell the damn truth. Because
Oh
these
my
people
God.
won't line on you when it came down to when they were setting up around there talking with Patrick, did that messy shit. See, them people won't line on you, Candy. I don't look. And I love Candy.
Well, listen, I love her
What?
too. But see, we all know that Candy tried to go ahead and stretch a coin anytime she can. Okay, times are getting rough out here in these streets, and she got to reserve the bag anytime, any kind that she has to.
I mean, don't get me wrong. All he really did was rent the U-Haul, find the couches, drag the U-Haul around there to put the couches out, and then drag the U-Haul back. We really didn't see him set it up, but he did bring the stuff. But at the end of the day, I mean, she had Johnny ass out there fixing gates and all the rest of that shit, and he won't qualify for none of that. And
oh, wait, he was fixing gates? What? Oh, I missed that part on season 9. He had him fixing gates. Oh,
I mean, you know. We gonna gonna move on because this is not about Candy finances.
Is it not? Because every time we watch this fucking show, we always hearing that she ain't paying nobody. She ain't got no generator. She fell in the damn health. Like, girl, you should have just made a show about you and your family and called it a day and not made it about this restaurant, child.
But as she stated earlier, it is going to bring more people. I don't know. Like, are you guys going to be like kind of more tuned in or interested in visiting the restaurant after this show? I mean, maybe these problems are fixed. I'm praying it is.
Well, Terrence, the next time we go to Atlanta, we gonna take you to OLG. We gonna take you to OLG.
Can it preferably be the one where Patrick is parking so I can look at him? And can it be the one where Philip is at so I can oogle and ogle at him and get on his nerves? If it's that one, I don't mind.
See, Philip is right here on this panel. What are you talking about?
Stop playing with me.
You know what, Scotty? I ain't gonna lie. You do give me. You can be his son.
I was watching.
You give me a son, T.
And I was like, this man looked just like Scotty. Like, Scotty, are you sure you don't have a cousin in Atlanta, honey?
You do give me that. You could be his son. You do.
Out there in Mississippi,
his son. Oh my God.
You give me. You could be his son. Child, the daddy gay, the son gay, the boyfriend Felipe gay, and we really gonna gag on that. Oh, let's hurry up and get there.
Oh my God! Oh, Teddy said go to Blaze. It's better. He says Blaze is better. We didn't get to go to Blaze.
Oh Lord, you know we about to pay $200 for an 8-ounce sirloin.
I know you lying. I know you lying. Your y'all drinks already has hell $15 for a drink. Child, it's about as much as parking. Hell no.
Child.
So
we're gonna go to Blaze, but we do gotta take Terrence to OLG so he can experience what we did, child.
And then Terrence gonna have me cracking up, especially we gotta pull him off Patrick in the parking lot first though.
You really do. You have to power me off of Patrick. You got to power me off of Patrick, and you got to power me off of Philip, and that's real shit. I'm just gonna tell you.
Oh my God.
And for real, I want tired ass too, but that's neither here nor there. But and Don Juan. Oh, I can't forget Don Juan. Oh, we definitely got to go there when Don Juan there.
I ain't gonna let you do nothing to Pat.
Why are you manager of a parking lot? El Teddy, I'm not dealing with you, child. I'm not dealing.
Don't be showing out, El Teddy.
Right. Yeah, $15 per drink. Talk about something. They had a Mama Joyce drink. Girl, listen, they paid $15.
I'm addressing this comment with Miss Nicole. So what you got to do now is, right, you got to go to the liquor store, get you a little them side bottles real quick, put it in your plate, dap it in that drink, and bloop, dap it in that drink because the way these prices are going up and gas, y'all, we got to finesse. You got to learn how to finesse. Learn how to finesse.
I swear that Mama Joyce drink ain't nothing but some damn Coke 45 and some damn sweet tea.
Now that
was Maddie's drink. So when we do boys night out next week, we're gonna have to ask him how the Mama Joyce was. Because we had everybody else had a Tide. Maddie the only one that had a damn Mama Joyce. So child, listen, okay.
When I tell you. So Dom Unique doesn't want to tell Chandrika or Miss Torrin about her and Brandon. But in my review, I was like, I mean, girl, ain't nothing to tell. You was flirting with that man in real life at the damn reunion. Everybody saw it. Everybody know you hot in the pussy for Brandon. Like, I mean, is it just me? I really feel like everybody around there already know that.
I thought everybody knew that.
And me too.
And they do compliment each other very well. Like
they do.
Yeah, I think they do. I can see them on like okay, Josiah, shut up. Because I'm about to start some bullshit.
You can see them on OnlyFans. I could see them on OnlyFans.
Not on OnlyFans, but I can see them at like Married at First Sight or
I knew some shade was coming. Oh, I knew it was coming.
Put a ring on it. I can see them on like Put a Ring on It. Ready to Love. Yes.
Not ready to love, child.
I don't know. Brandon
I
give me.
ain't never watched not one episode of Ready to Love. That's
It's
Jamie
so
Lee
good,
shit.
Scotty. You gotta see it. The men are
That's
fine.
Jamie Lee and Jay Lee and Bundy shit. I ain't never looked at. Oh, and Kina watch it too.
Listen, Brandon gives me. He's on Dom Unique because she's one of the prettiest girls that's there. Now I don't know what they say for Chandrika. Not that I give a shit. But I just think she's one of the prettiest ones there. She's a pretty ass light skinned woman, which I love that.
Do y'all see what Mims just said?
What?
Mims said Big Frida's niece and Brandon make a cute couple.
You lying. That girl do not look like Big Frida. Now I ain't even finna let you do down look like that.
Nice.
She don't look like no Big Frida.
That's not nice.
Because be clear, Chandrika could pass for her child way quicker than Dominique ever could. Let's be clear.
Chandrika already Sky little sister child.
Right. That's why she's dating a nigga named Junebug. Let's be clear.
Child. We gonna go into her more because when she said that how much she was making, we'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, JoJo, because I really do want y'all opinion on that because I'm 50-50. We gonna get there.
Okay.
So Melvin goes to see Aunt Bertha. I love Aunt Bertha. Aunt Bertha's so cute. That's his grandmama. And Candy calls and
Aunt Bertha don't be with the shits either. She do
at all.
I love her this episode. I love Aunt Bertha this episode.
So Aunt Bertha calls to basically say she wants to pull an A&E intervention with cousin Kim, Aunt Nora, and Mammy Joyce. Now,
Mammy Joyce.
Listen, I'm all down for that. But I didn't see why Aunt Nora needed to be there because to let Kim tell it, Aunt Nora won't even there. So for Aunt Nora to be sitting around there about to run up her blood pressure and her gout, trying to fight this damn woman for some shit she heard from Mammy Joyce, when she know Mammy Joyce is animated as hell and her ass be wrong as two left shoes. While I appreciate the loyalty, you know your sister. So it's just like you gave him just a little bit too much for me.
You still gonna call her Mammy Joyce? You gonna keep on calling her that?
I mean,
you gonna keep on calling her Mammy Joyce?
I mean, listen, I'm not about to change who I am because Candy be watching these shits. Listen,
I didn't say nothing about you changing. I didn't say shit about you changing because I still drag Mama Joyce. I was just still saying, so you still gonna call her Mammy Joyce? I'm saying that because I am dying and you're going to let me fall into my grave. Because
that's Mammy Joyce. That's Mammy Joyce and that rusty helmet she called a wig that she been having on since Candy came up there back in season 2, season 3, whenever the first one was. And it's no shade, Candy. Because I love you, but you know your mama is a lot.
I'm still trying to figure out how Kim is I said that on House of Aaron channel the other day. I said, I'm trying to figure out how Kim is the niece because Kim looked like she one of the sisters. But that's another story.
I don't think Kim lying. The reason why I don't think Kim lying is because I don't believe Mama Joyce. When Mammy Joyce sat up there and said that she cussed at her, Mammy Joyce, you lying. You cussed that girl out because she did me. But I wasn't mad at it though. That's why I said we gonna get to it.
Not them saying Kim's ponytail look like Angelica Pickles' mama ponytail on the real.
I know y'all lying.
Bitch, I'm gonna make a side by side and put it on Instagram, child. I'm gonna see what the people think about that.
No, okay, so I was confused for a second. So what scene are we talking about? We're not talking about the scenes with the aunties fighting yet, right?
No, he just talking about when Aunt Bertha was talking to Melvin about having them meet up.
Okay, yeah.
Is it Kim Aunt Bertha's daughter?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time for Miss Aunt Bertha to get a new kitchen. That kitchen looks very small. Maybe she doesn't want it to get renovated. No, and this is no shade, like for real, for real. Maybe she
Nah, I'm
might
on your side.
renovate it, but it's a little small. Especially hell, if I love to cook, baby, I might get that kitchen a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? Have a little.
I'm on your side. You know, I get it because they was cramped. Y'all know Melvin already shaped like the biggest can of bumblebee tuna that BJ's got.
Oh my!
You know how I feel about my big boys. Don't talk about no big boy.
But it's still, look. Let me tell you something. Melvin is a thick little teddy bear. Like Melvin is really attractive to me. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. In the way that Melvin is with his grandmama, that's another thing that attracted me to him.
Yeah, me too.
And when he talked and he got that southern accent, I said, Melvin, wait, I never really looked at you, but
not y'all like a southern accents now.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, when Melvin said, "Look, I cook, you can clean up, bro." I said, "Ooh,
I love a good old country, country."
Yeah, me too. Like it was just like,
not y'all like a southern accent, and the people be dragging me for my damn accent, child. Well, the men don't. The men don't. The men say they like my southern accent.
It's too easy. It is too easy. You're right. So I shouldn't say nothing. You're right, girl. I ain't finna be messy. I'm gonna let Bestie.
Yo, Teddy, that was not nice.
Go ahead. What was you finna say?
I was finna say Brian comes on his first day at work. Y'all, look.
He full of shit. Now you full of shit because I want to know what the fuck you was finna say, bitch. What was you finna say?
I won't go say nothing. Listen.
You a lie. You a lie. You lying. And this is why I always come for you, y'all, because here you go steady trying to drag me in the comments. But I'm gonna let you be safe in those comments where
Let's
you're
just
safe.
pay the help dust, please. Next.
And with that having been said, honey, Lord, my fan.
I'm your damn fan.
Girl, kidding, y'all. It's all love. I know you're about to drag but you've been coming for me. I ain't saying nothing. You've been coming for me the whole time.
You see how he be coming for? You see how he be coming for people, and then when we come back, he want to play the victim like we just don't like him or something. You see how you do? So when we go back to the whether you like it or not panel, you already know he gonna be gunning for us three the entire time. I know it, and I ain't here for it. I ain't.
Well, he needs to start coming for people. He don't want to get and play victim when he gets come back.
Period. So, girl, listen.
I'm in that type of mood tonight, honey. You will get
You know he coming for us in that chat in a minute. You already know. I'm gonna ignore his ass. I ain't gonna say shit else. See what I'm saying?
Check this out. Am I the only one who feels like when he's wearing a headband that Brian reminds me of Brian from Family Guy, gay cousin Jasper? Y'all remember his gay cousin Jasper when he got on the headband and all that stuff? I swear to y'all, that's who I promise y'all. Every time I look at Brian, he reminds me of Jasper. That's just what he.
I cannot. I'm not, and I'm not gonna do this. I'm not.
I'm not trying to call him a dog. I swear I'm not. But it's just like with the hair and then the headband and then how animated he just gives me Jasper. That's why I always call him that.
I do like his style. It works for him. Now, honey, me walking up in there with a little toupee and a band, you know what I'm saying?
Toupee.
It would work. It would work for me. But his style works for him. It works for him.
But is it acceptable for work? That's one thing about Candy Restaurant that it annoys me. The first thing that she needs to do is have some balance, and balance starts with the staff being coordinated in whatever area that they work in. I feel like all the servers should look the same. All the kitchen staff should look the same. All the hosts should look the same. It's just like in the real world, like, you know, to be honest, most people would have told him, yeah, you can't wear that. That's not a part of the dress code. And I wouldn't have been mad at that. I mean, that's part of my issue with Candy. It's like, we know you ghetto, fat, and janky, but do your businesses got to be the same damn way too? And I like Candy, but am I the only one that feels that way?
No, obviously not. You see the reviews, Chad.
No, it's it I think there should, as far as like dress code, there should be some changes as far as the staff dress code, to dress more professional.
Right. Right.
I agree.
So, girl, listen, Brian and Philip. First of all, y'all drop in the chats and tell me who paid Philip Dust more. Was it Brian and Philip, or was it Brian and Miss Torrin? To me, I'm gonna give it to Miss Torrin, but I do feel like Brian kind of held his own with Philip, because even when it came down to Brian, Philip and Philip, I love you, boo. You know, you my boo. I love you down. But it's just like Philip and Torrin really didn't deserve all of that extra that you was giving them, as fine as you is.
I don't know why Scotty came up in there giving them all that damn attitude.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. It was funny the way he was getting Brian together.
I'm so sick of him.
No, for real, child. Brian was paying his ass dust. Okay,
He was.
Like, he's just another manager up in here trying to say what this is going to do, and then by the next week or two, because I used to be the same way when I used to work at Red Lobster.
Oh, you used to work at Red Lobster. I have never worked in a food place before, so I don't.
But then I worked at Red Lobster for like 3-4 years.
Damn. Okay.
Wow. It's like, as fine as Philip is, and people get me together in the comments all the time. Yeah, I live for Philip, but I can't lie. It's his delivery. It's really like
his facial expressions.
Yeah, like I could see how people could feel the way they feel about him, but he's just so fine to me.
He looked like hell. He looked like he just smells something. It says something stinks in a restaurant every time. That's how his facial expressions be looking like. Like he's smelling something that stinks.
He probably do smell something that stinks, child.
Probably do when they're child. Look at where they at.
Hell, the lights probably went out and the food probably got spoiled, child. You never know, honey.
Child. So Chandrika invites the cast out because that's what they are. She invites the cast out for drinks and things. And of course, Philip feels like, oh no, that's unprofessional. That's beneath me. I don't do that. And it's just like, come on, Philip. Like, I mean, just can we see you just have fun one time?
We saw him for a minute on him, but we ain't made it there yet. But we saw him at least smile for a minute, child. You know.
I know he ain't never smiled.
Yeah, it's just like whatever they do, he frowns upon it. And I'm just like, well, at least your employees get along, because it ain't always like that.
That's another thing. I'm gonna say that in a minute too, but really made me fall out was when Brian asked Philip, "Do you go out?" and he said, "Not with you."
Not with you, right?
Yeah,
he made that very clear. He said, "Not with you," but I want to know why. Because to look at Felipe, I mean,
Brian be reading.
They both girls.
So Philip be reading. He be reading, and he be quick with it too. I said
he do. That's how I knew he was a sugarfoot. When so many people talk about something they didn't know Philip was a sugarfoot, they was mad. I said, "Bitch,
I don't see how you get
mad." But I did not know. I literally y'all thought that he was like at least DL or something or straight.
Child, I knew he was a damn.
I knew he was a sugarfoot.
I knew he was waving the flag when I first
DL where?
When I saw that scene, I was shook it. I was like, but we'll get there.
Child, I was not surprised. And then, but my thing is with employers, I don't know, because when I worked at Dollar General that time, and when all of us on the front end got along, and then we were hanging out outside of the store. Like when we would get off work, if a lot of us was off work that same day, we'll all go out and have like dinner and stuff like that. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we all working in the same damn area all damn day, every day. We see each other, but we see our own fucking families at this point. So of course we're gonna hang out with each other. My thing about it is, he said it's unprofessional. I don't think it's unprofessional. And people in my chat, in my comments, were saying that it was unprofessional, but I don't see why, because they're not on the clock. They can hang out with whoever the hell they want to hang out with after the shift is over. We can do whatever we want to do. We ain't obligated to them
right
after we're off our shift. So I don't know.
When I worked at Yeah, no. When I worked at H&M, y'all, the managers, hell, they used to throw house parties. Y'all come out here. My baby daddy got one of my managers like, my baby daddy got a mansion. We gonna turn up. She be getting drunk, more lit than all of us. So no wrong with that.
Yeah. But see,
Yeah.
our manager didn't like the fact that we were so cool like that. She hated it. She hated it. And I didn't understand why. Like, why you mad? At least we all get along. Like it's like sometimes management wants strife and conflict in the workplace, and I don't see why they want that. But whatever, child.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Philip has an issue with the management and lower staff. That was the issue because lines can be blurred. Not really. Much like how I felt about Candy with Chandrika. I always said it. I say, Candy, it's one thing to be cool outside of work, outside of your business. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But there has to be a line drawn in the sand. Play is play. Business is business. When you come up in here, there is no friends. You co-worker, you work for me. This is my business. This is what it is. To me, I feel as though you have to be able to be that type of person that can distinguish the two. Like, because I've been a manager. I know how to go out and have fun with my people, but when it's time to work, bitch, it's time to work. I'm not able to do none of that.
Yeah, because I've been a manager too, and I ain't never been opposed to everybody getting along. I just put myself in the place of an associate. It's like because I've been in
Right.
a position. It's like for me as a manager, this is how I used to look at things. It's like if I talk to them with respect, they'll do what I need them to do with respect. They don't mind doing what I ask them to do. But if I come to them like an asshole, they don't give a damn how the work gets done, whether it's right or wrong. They don't
Right.
give a. They're gonna throw it together. They don't care. Because I know when I wasn't a manager and I was an associate, it was like this. You talk to me crazy, I'm gonna do your fucking work crazy. The work
Right.
just might get done, but I'm not gonna give a fuck how it gets done. I'm gonna do it however the fuck I want to do it. It might not be right. It might be right, might be wrong. I don't give a fuck at this point because you're talking to me like you ain't got no damn sense. But when you talk to me with some decency, I'm gonna do your work with some decency. Like that's it. That's how.
I agree with that, but yeah, I definitely agree with that. And you also have to just be stern with them too, because some people will try to walk over you. That's some years ago, I was a shift lead at Walgreens, and it was in the hood. And baby, when I tell you them workers tried to run over me, I literally had to get myself together like that first month. I'm like, hey, look, y'all cool as hell, man, but y'all gonna have to chill. We're gonna have to get some work done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be stern with them.
Yeah, because even though I wasn't like an asshole, I was still stern. Like I knew exactly what I wanted and I knew exactly how I wanted it to be. So I was kind of stern, but I wasn't like an asshole. You know
Right.
what I mean? And they did what I asked them to do. It's just when people talk to you like you beneath them, it's a problem. That's when it's a problem for me. Because the first thing I say is because I know it was a guy that was a manager for me. He was talking to me like that, and I said, "Who the fuck you talking to?"
Right. Right.
Of course, I got in trouble for that, but
So,
I don't care.
child. Well, the piece of resistance is here, child. Philip got a boyfriend out of nowhere named Felipe. Girl, do any of y'all care? Because I know the fuck I didn't. Like I said, when the scene came on, his house was fabulous, by the way. And then when the scene came on, all I heard was "babe," and I said, "Babe, bitch, who the fuck is this?" And then I see this little. I mean, don't get me wrong, she cute for a foreigner or whatever the case. I mean, I guess she got some backdraft in the back or whatever the case. I mean, she got a cute little 5 o'clock shadow or whatever, but I mean, do we care about her?
You don't care because you was hurt with Philip being on there. That's why you were so upset.
I was. I said, Philip, if Felipe told you to get up here and do that because he knew home wrecking bitches like me and Scotty was gonna be on you, just say that. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Why are you including me in this?
And El Teddy, because El Teddy want him to.
I'm about to say now, T, now stop dragging Scotty with the home wrecking, okay? You know you the queen up here, child.
I mean, but I'm just saying, I mean, he just made it a point to be like, that whole scene was about his boyfriend that don't live there, and he's trying to get him to live there. And I'm like, I mean, well, how's he your boyfriend if you don't want to move around here? I mean, so what do you do when he goes back to where she from? That's why I feel like him and Torrin gonna wind up fucking. I do. I feel like him and Torrin gonna wind up fucking because they want nothing but sexual energy. We gonna get there, y'all. We gonna get there.
You know what I was finna say, so go ahead.
Well, first off, when I saw the scene, you guys, I was really sincerely shocked. I was like, "Who is this man in here?
Right.
Oh my god, he is a part of the community." Because there are some very metrosexual men out there. So I just thought that he had many ways, and I promise it's not shade. Oh my god, it's not shade. I just literally thought that he was like very just feminine, you know what I'm saying? I literally thought that he was like straight on a DL or something. It shook me. I was like, oh, and he looks like the type now that likes who doesn't really date black guys. But who am I to judge? I don't know, because he looks like the type that you'll go to like the Brazilian clubs or whatever. I have friends like that who does not date men the same color. Okay, I'm just being honest. I'm keeping it 100. He looks like he dates Latino men.
You know what? And see, I wasn't. Let's be clear. Would me and Scotty deal with his mouth? Absolutely not. It'll be cute at first. I know I can speak for Scotty because he got the same attitude I do. It'll be cute at first, but after a while, it'll be like, nigga, who the hell is you talking to though? Like that's where it would get to eventually. Who is you talking to?
No, it wouldn't be who the hell for me. It'd be who the fuck are you talking to?
But see, when you dealing with people that are of the rate like Latino or whatever the case would be, Brazilians, Cubans, Dominicans, whatever he is, some of them they find stuff like that attractive. They find it a turn on, and they be complicit with it. Whereas a bitch like me, nigga,
right,
right,
because he gives me complete dominant top. You shut up, come sit down, let's eat. And come on now, a black man is not gonna tolerate that.
Hell no. Just like when he said, "Babe, you think I'm mean?" and his first instinct was yeah. And then he tried to clean it up and be like, nah. But then he was just like, nah, girl, go ahead and say, and I believe it. I don't think Philip is mean. I just feel like he's used to, like you say, having his way, being in control, being in dominance of everything, which, I mean, it is a turn on, but who is you talking to? Like, that would be my thing.
And I just want to say, this is just my opinion. I just want to say this, my opinion. I'm not stating that he is like that, because I know these people are like coming on here suing bloggers now, child. So I'm just stating my opinion. Okay.
Not only that. As soon as you say something, they want to say that you this, you that. Oh, you're xenophobic. You're colorist. You hate women. You're self-loathing. Like, oh, shut up. You're ageist.
Right.
Somebody said something about
36.
Yeah, somebody said something about me and Aaron being ageist up on his video the other day because I said that I felt like cousin Kim was an auntie and not a cousin. That's what I said, and then
she does look like an auntie,
not ageist.
Yeah, ageist. Like, girl, if I'm ageist, I guess I don't like my mama then because she in her 50s. I guess
she do. She give me more of her sisters than she do her daughter. I'm just gonna be honest. She look like she could be the younger sister. I'm just gonna be real. She do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought before Candy said that's my cousin. I'm like, your cousin, girl. Okay, continue though. Just continue, child.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna scrutinize their relationship because I don't know nothing about it, and I don't know nothing about Felipe. Felipe, I ain't got no problem with you, child. I ain't got no problem with you, little girl, because you look like a little girl. I ain't got no problem with you, little girl. I'm just saying.
Not little girl.
I just really didn't need to be introduced to you because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. Philip is single. You don't even live there in Atlanta, so he's single. Like, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, child, go put some more curls in your hair, child, and go do what you do. Because, you know, You better be glad I don't live in Atlanta. That's all I'm gonna say.
He'll come up to the OLG faithfully and make his play.
I would. I don't care how dry, tired, and lazy and lax the fried chicken is, and that came from Scotty, not me. But I would just to see him. I would. Y'all know me so well.
Okay.
So all right, so it's the staff night for them to go out for drinks or whatever the case may be, and everybody comes in doing what they do. And when Patrick comes in, Chandrika had to let us know that A, they had a situationship, but then 2, let us know that not only is she in a relationship, but she's engaged to a nigga named Junebug, but they call him June for short. And I was just sitting here like, well, if you're engaged to a motherfucker, then why did you have to let us know about this situationship you had with Patrick? I mean, does it really matter?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Because she still loves him. That's
You think so?
I'm so in love with you, boy. I'm just kidding. No, I don't think so.
I mean, because a lot of people felt like she was being thirsty and she was reaching for a storyline in that moment.
Maybe she just mentioned that because they might bump heads later this season and it will make sense. We might be asking like, okay, have these two people had any sexual tension? So
well, I
don't like a foreshadow.
Well, I don't like Sky Little Sister, so anything negative that's said about her, I'm all for it. So yeah.
And I hear you, but it's like, what type of bumping heads would y'all have? You manage the parking lot and you manage the front door. I don't see where the two, why y'all should collide with each other.
She might be sitting right up at that front door with the door open.
Hey, it's J Dub.
Child, listen.
I mean, look, I wasn't surprised to hear about it, but I honestly wasn't. I wasn't surprised to hear about it, but it was just like, girl, we ain't had to know that. And how Junebug wanted you to admit that up here to everybody? Now he got some competition around there to the job place.
Child, Patrick ain't studying no damn Chandrika. She's studying him. He ain't studying her.
He really ain't, because his girlfriend is gorgeous. And then Safari, you was gorgeous, baby. She's gorgeous. I seen her. She gorgeous.
Oh yeah, yes, of course. She's gonna be on the show anyways, right?
Yeah, next episode is about to be an issue between them.
Oh, let me shut up. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I thought she was not on the show, but it's the same girl. My bad. I take that earlier comment back about him cheating.
So, girl, this is what Josiah was talking about, and I said I want us to talk about this for a little bit.
Let's talk about it, baby.
So, Chandrika and Dominique, mostly were the one, because I believe it was Dominique who said that Family Dollar employees was getting paid more than what she was getting, and I said, well, damn. But you know what? Here's my thing. Do I feel like I'm gonna be real, and y'all know I don't see it for Chandrika at all. Do I feel like she exaggerated the amount? Absolutely. But do I feel as though they're being underpaid? I do, because I do feel like she pays her family members one thing and she pays her staff members another. I do feel like that.
I mean, I can agree. I can agree to that part, but as far as she's a fucking greeter, getting paid $12 an hour. There's a lot of people at these restaurants that get paid that are greeters that get paid less than $12, and they have to focus on their tips. So she can miss me with that being with complaining about being a damn waiter and not a waiter, being a damn greeter getting paid $12. Because like I said, there's plenty of greeters that get paid way less than that. And then on top of that, talking about Family Dollar makes $17. Bitch, where? Because the Family Dollars around here, they don't get paid no more than about, they don't even start you off with no more than $7.25 or $8 around here. So what the fuck you talking about? What Family Dollar is she talking about?
I am looking on Indeed right now, you guys, and I'm going to break down these pay rates for y'all. So the average salary at Family Dollar, cashier, $8.54 per hour. Assistant store manager, $11.44 per hour. Store manager, $13.58 per hour. Girl, where are you finding $17.50 per hour, child?
And I make more than all them damn positions that you named, and I'm in nobody's management team. So she full of shit.
I'm gonna need for the South to come up because, bitch, I was making $7.25 being a busboy at CC's Pizza back in 2004. That was my first damn job. Do y'all make a high school salary? Like, y'all don't get no raises every year, every so couple years. Y'all don't get 10-cent raise, 25
I get a raise. Okay, so y'all know I work at Kroger. We get a raise every 6 months, which is why I'm almost at 17 myself. We get a raise every 6 months.
Come on, every 6 months. Yes.
So that's what we do at Kroger. Now, when I was working at Dollar General, we got a raise every year, and that raise went up 25 fucking cents. 25 cents a year.
Are you serious?
25 cents. 25 cents. It would be a quarter every year, and them bitches used to be that fucking quarter, and I'm like, this ain't nothing.
No.
Listen, the only reason why I wasn't too upset about them airing their grievances is because, and I hear y'all, but at the end of the day, we're not gonna act like Candy and Todd are not known or famous for underpaying bitches. So at the end of the day, while that's
I'm not disagreeing.
So my thing is, while that could be the case, you ain't gotta necessarily pay them people that. And if they feel like they're being underpaid and it's y'all too, automatically I'm inclined to believe it. Only because of what we've seen of Candy before. Now, had none of those situations ever came out about Candy and she said that, then I'd be looking at her like, bitch, get the hell out of here. But considering what we know of Candy and Todd, it's like, yeah, she could be lying, but at the end of the day,
but what I will say on that live that they did say that Chandrika was lying about that $12. I'm gonna just say that
she probably will. I saw that somebody came under my DMs, and they mentioned something about that. They tweeted something about that, and it was, who was it? Don Juan, I believe it was, retweeted her back and said exactly that she was lying about that. So like I said, the amount, she could be lying about the amount, but if those people feel like they could be getting paid more, especially because they working for Candy V. Burris Tucker, I mean...
One comment said that maybe she's talking about New York since she's from there. Their minimum wage is $15 an hour.
Yeah.
See, minimum wage, I don't know what it is in Texas, but I know here in Mississippi it's only $7.25. That's minimum wage.
Same here, child, in Texas. And when I was a host at Red Lobster, I started off as a host and I got paid $8 an hour. And I was in high school at that point. So I don't know. I mean, that was over 10 years ago. So I don't know how it is now, but I agree with T.
Yeah, D, I hear you. You said, again, minimum wage is $125. D, we know how much minimum wage is over there, the cheap ass hot Atlanta. We know that. What I'm personally saying is, if I'm working for Candy Burris and I've been working with you for over 4 years, 5, 6, 7 years, am I still being expected to be paid $6.25 in year 8, 9, 10, 11? Probably not. But I'm on your side, much like how I was with Johnny. You the one that accepted that bullshit, and you still came to go to work every damn day and accept the check. So it's like, at the end of the day, yeah, y'all are complaining about it, but y'all still showing up for work.
That's all I'm saying, because my thing about this is I work at Kroger every fucking day, and I complain about it, but I ain't complaining about the money. I'm complaining about the damn management, because I make the money. The money ain't the issue.
Do y'all feel like Patrick was in the right for coming back later and doing that messy shit with Candy?
I'm not gonna say that he was in the right. I'm not, but I'm gonna say I'm not surprised, because I mean, I'm just gonna say how I roll. For me personally, if I'm going out on a outing with my coworkers and one of the coworkers is the cousin, I ain't saying shit. Because that cousin sitting right there, and I already know that cousin gonna run back and say what the fuck I just said. So that's why I wasn't. That's why I didn't really drag him for doing that, because it's. I mean,
yeah, that's his family. Like, he's been around. Candy pretty much raised him. Well, secondarily, you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I get all of that, but I'm looking at it also from the side of the employees, because obviously you getting paid more than we are, because you ain't doing shit but telling people where to park, and you living in that swanky ass apartment. The only thing Melvin doing is dropping cold ass chicken that's unseasoned and all the rest of that shit, and y'all living in that swanky ass apartment. So it's like, I'm looking at it from their side too. It's like, yeah, you may be getting paid comfortably, but we not. So
I
my
mean,
whole thing to
I
Melvin,
get
I mean, my whole, like, I get y'all, but I'm like, you're still staff too at the end of the day. So while I get that you're
yeah.
your cousin, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but at the same, like I said, I'm not saying he was right for it, but what I'm saying is I ain't surprised that he did
Yeah,
it.
I'm not surprised either, but I just wish he hadn't did it.
Nor am I upset that he did it because that is his family still. So, but just like y'all said, he should have. It probably would have been more respected if he defended Candy right then and there,
Right,
and then
right,
carried on. So
right,
I agree with that too. Maybe
right,
probably
right.
would he probably would have respected it much better if he would have, defended Candy right there. Because for me, if it was me sitting there and y'all talking about my damn cousin, I'm gonna speak up and say, so y'all gonna talk about my cousin like I'm not sitting here.
And the type of bitch I am, I'd be like, hell yeah, motherfucker, because I ain't getting paid. I ain't living like you.
But at the same time, though, that's still his cousin, and can't nobody
Yeah,
be upset because he went back and told his cousin what they said. We
I
can't
mean,
really.
yeah, you couldn't, but be a damn man and stop being a little ass girl. Bitches do shit like that. I would have respected you better had you said that and I said nothing. Now, had Candy came up and been like, well, I know you went. Was anything talked about or anything discussed? Nah, if she came at you and you said something, I couldn't be mad because she asked. So if she get mad at what you told her, oh, well, girl, yeah.
At the same time, the shit is on film. So if they was sitting up there talking about the folks and then she see it on film and be like, well, why, Patrick, why you didn't tell me? Why you... It's like he was in a rock and a hard place either way you went because it's on TV. So they're gonna see it anyway, and then they're gonna wonder why he didn't run his mouth and tell them anyway. So it's really
but Candy could still tell him, well, why didn't you defend me? Yeah, you said something, but you ain't saying anything. So you're right. You're right.
But I mean, just like I said, it's like one of those catch-22 situations. Was he messy for going back telling Candy? Absolutely. But am I mad that he went back and told Candy? Not necessarily, because I mean, if it was anybody in their family, they probably would have went back and told it too. I can't necessarily just drag him for it. It's pretty much.
And at least he's able to, when he goes back and tells stuff, he tells accurate information, unlike the aunties.
I don't give a damn. If it was me and Patrick did that, I would not fuck with him no more. I'd be like, I get all of that. I get that's your cousin or whatever the case may be. But I wonder, would you be singing the same tune if you were still getting paid like all of us? Now, if you were still being paid like all of us and you hardly surviving, I don't think you would have went to Candy and told her any damn thing. You would have been on our side. And that's kind of what we about to get to that. Because I believe everywhere. I believe Kim only wanted to walk out because of that shit too. That's what I'm talking about. We about to come to that now. Because when we get down to the intervention, Kim's whole thing was, listen, I was there. We got into it. Something happened. I don't know. Mama Joy started cussing me out. I wanted to leave. I don't know what Ain't Nora got to do with any of this because she won't dare. Then Mama Joy's thing was, I didn't cuss you out. I cussed at you, but I did not cuss you out. And the only reason why I did that was because you was walking out and you was trying to take people along with you. Now, with that, I was on Mama Joy's side. Y'all know I'll go up for Mama Mammy Joyce for nothing. Mm-hmm. But it's okay if you want to walk out, but to create a mutiny and take people with you, I was on Mammy Joy's side with that. And I was down with Candy. And I was down with Candy for kind of getting Kim together. Like, Kim, I did feel a way hearing that you was trying to walk out and take other hoes with you. Like, I felt the way. I understood that. But I'm still trying to understand what Ain't Nora got to do with any of this. So much so, she's trying to get up and fight this damn girl as if that's not your niece. And my whole thing to Candy is, I mean, it's funny. It's entertaining, but you got aunties of a certain age. And you sitting up here got them depicted trying to fight one of their damn nieces. And the sisters are close like that. I mean, it's like,
back each other up,
yeah, especially when it had nothing to do with her.
Not Mama Joyce, Aunt Nora just listening to what the hell Joyce said, and Joyce be lying like a motherfucker too. So ain't no telling what Joyce told her. But even it doesn't matter what Joyce said, you still shouldn't be trying to jump up and trying to fight your damn niece that look like your sister.
Oh,
It was just that
I'm
whole
just
situation
saying,
was a mess.
like,
It was.
but apparently, before I could even say a little baby 24 245 said, Nora didn't even want the scene to be air child. From what I heard, a lot more happened in that scene, but they cut it out because of the aunties.
Ooh, what happened?
They didn't even go into everything that happened, but from what I heard, there was a lot more that happened in that scene, but they cut it out because Mama Joyce and them didn't even want the scene aired anyway. So they really chopped and screwed that scene.
I didn't even know that. Because
But
I'm about
see,
to say they got in that heat discussion of okay, let's eat this chicken before it get cold. I'm like, what?
but you
That's
know
why
what, though?
it seemed weird when they did that because a lot
Yeah,
of went down. That's why it looked like that because they
but
chopped and screwed it.
that's just like when Kim was trying to explain the story. The first thing Mammy Joyce did was get up and start cussing and oh, that ain't what the hell happened. Da, 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 da. And I say, Mammy Joyce, do you see how you took it from a 0 to 100? Now you expect for us to believe that you didn't cuss that woman out.
Which I believe she cussed her out, but at the same time, I kind of don't blame her for cussing her
I
out.
don't blame her either because
Right?
Kim, listen, and like I said, in my opinion, Kim probably found out what Patrick and Melvin was getting paid and how they was living in that swanky ass apartment, considering what the hell they doing around there. And Kim was like, well, girl, I ain't living in the Everlap luxury like that. And I'm older than the both of them. Like, what the hell going on? And I believe that she spoke up down to one of the meetings and she said, well, girl, I'm finna walk out. Anybody want to come with me? And Mammy Joyce said, oh, bitch, I know you the hell lying. And Mama Joyce cussed her right the hell out. And then that's when Kim left. That's what I think happened.
You know, that's a good explanation. That probably could what low key happened because it was the way how it was edited. It was weird. I was like, okay, did she ever find what was posted on Facebook? Like it showed us on the scene of her scrolling, but we didn't see what she found. It was just weird. I was so confused.
But we already know what Mama Joyce is capable of because the way she tried to come for calm, and we already know.
That's why I don't
back
get
her up all the way.
Like,
No,
I understand that's your people, but you also know how your sister is. So instead of you being an auntie and listening to your sister's side as well as your niece side, you just went off for your sister and tried to fight your niece. That's not a good looking. You too old, child.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Carmen. They all sat there in their wedding dress place and knew that Mama Joyce was the aggressor, and they still took her side. Then when Candy come in the room, Candy asking what happened. Aunt Nora doing what she does best, lying for Mammy Joyce. She gonna sit there and say, I don't know. She jumped up like, you my friend's mom. Like, she gonna do something to Joyce. I ain't finna let her do nothing to George. You know she was gonna do nothing to George.
She jumped, Karma jumped at her. Karma jumped at her. I said, you goddamn right. I'd have jumped at her ass too.
But she
I'd have
didn't,
jumped at her.
but the truth is, Carmen didn't even jump at her.
Nothing.
Like, she didn't even jump at her at all.
And Kim said she got up to leave. She wasn't getting up to argue. She wasn't getting up to do nothing to Mama Joyce. She said she got up to leave. Aunt Nora was the one that saw her get up. Did she want to jump up and try to fight her? And I said, see what I'm talking about, Aunt Nora? That's why it's hard for us to really be on Mammy Joyce's side because we already know what she gives.
It was about to go down too, baby. Them women was about to throw down. You saw her with her hands all out. What's up? What you gonna do? I said, ooh.
Ain't Nora, unless you holding up your hands to embrace Jesus because you got one foot in the damn grave already. Sit down.
Oh my God.
And that go for all of y'all. Y'all are too damn old. Too damn old. And this is family. Like I will expect this from people my age. Not people that's supposed to be the matriarchs of the family and the people that's supposed to be the old lady sitting under a tree. I'm not expecting that to come from y'all. Y'all supposed to be the voice of reason more than anybody. Sit down.
Period.
Now we gonna get on to the last part, and that is Miss Torn versus Philip. Baby, let me tell you something. I cackled so hard.
That was the funniest shit ever, child.
I cackle so hard. I say, Philip, baby, you know I love you down, but Miss Torrin got you together.
Oh,
Yes.
What was y'all impressions? Y'all start.
Oh my God! When I seen the whole confrontation, first of all, like Philip was already being rude. He was like, okay, come see. He's just such a smart ass. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I already could tell. And the way how Torrin was looking at him, he was processing it at that time because he was like, is he really coming for me like this? He sat down and read his ass.
He did.
All the way.
He did. I like y'all say that Torrin was wrong in this scene. I don't know how he was
I
wrong.
don't see where Torrin was wrong.
I don't know. I don't see what he did that was so
I don't
wrong.
see what he did was wrong.
Like he
matched
literally
that same energy.
Huh?
He matched that same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he literally walked in there trying to be nice to Philip, and Philip was already being an asshole from the very beginning. So what more could Torrin do? He just like Josiah said, all he did was match the same energy. You want to be a bitch to me, then I'm gonna be an even bigger bitch.
And he basically said, you can't do nothing about it because Candy and Todd want me back. So if you got a problem with that, address it with them and not me. Good day. And I went up for, I did. I'm not, I love you down, but I went up for Torrin because he set you down with that. He said, if you got a problem with me being here, take it up with Candy and Todd.
Period. Okay.
I said, yes, God, you better put your... Speaking of which, Brian did say that Torrin got a big dick, and I do believe it. And this goes back to what I said earlier. That won't nothing but sexual frustration. I believe both of them tried to measure each other up, and I still feel like Philip will win. So I just feel like eventually down the line, they're going to get into it with each other. Miss Philip going to take them to the bathroom, and they're going to get tossed around from wall to wall. And then it will make sense why Miss Felipe is here, because then he'll have a reason to be here.
Well, who's going to take down who? That's the question.
I don't think Philip finna bend over for no damn Torrin.
Hell no, Philip ain't bending over for no damn body. Now, Miss Torrin is the bottom. Let's be clear here. Now, he may got a big dick, but I know plenty of big dick bottoms, okay? Let's just be honest here, all right? Torrin is going to bend it over, make it roll, pop, lock, drop for me, all that good stuff.
Oh, my God.
And I believe I'm telling y'all, that's what's going to happen one day, because I just feel like Philip was probably upset, but I'm more than sure he was turned on at the same time, because he probably not used to getting shut down from another dude like that. I can tell by the way he come at people, he not used to that.
Nope. He used to win in all the arguments.
Damn, Torrin, I wish it was me.
They probably hooked up right after the damn taping.
That'd have been my thing. If you want to fuck me, Philip, just say that. We could do this right here, right now. We ain't even got to go through all this.
Oh, the camera's cut. The camera's cut. Okay, listen, man. Look, you can't talk to me like that, but you just turned me on. Let's go ahead in this bathroom right here in this.
Okay, I'm on my way there. Look, I've been there with bells on my toes. Girl, I'm on my way.
You bought a condom with you? Come on, let's go.
Okay, period. We practice sex around here. We ain't having no pregnancies, none. I did one time. It only lasted for 2 weeks. I got rid of it.
I feel like they're gonna have the best relationship. Watch, they're gonna.
I do too. I'm trying to y'all.
Look, sexual tension. They're gonna be the best of friends, and I love to see it.
And if that happens, I promise y'all, people gonna watch the show then. That thing that's so messy, people go watch it then.
But you know what? Speaking of that though, I'm surprised that the ratings didn't go up. It kind of stayed where it is because it was trending. It was trending on Twitter the night that it was on. So I was surprised that
nobody watched it live. I don't think people watch cable like that anymore. We all have Netflix, HBO Max, broken. I mean,
you know what? I think the thing of it is, though, to be honest, I really feel like coming off a Porsche show, people just don't trust it. And that's what I think. I don't think they're going to trust it to be good because they trusted it with Porsche and it was trash. So they just like, girl, she got a show that's cute. I just watch the reviews, which we're
because
watch the scandal.
Yeah, that's what most people watched it for. What really was the scandal, though, but they don't want us to. Hey, Sakina!
Hey, Sakina! What's up, Sakina? Boo! Happy belated birthday!
Yes,
happy birthday, twin.
But yeah, like, cause like I said, it was trending. It was like number 4, number 3 trending topic Sunday night. So I'm like, okay, maybe their ratings might go up some, but then it didn't. But it was trending, so somebody talking about it, somebody looking at it. And I think that Bravo look at the social media attention that it gets nowadays because these days people don't have cable. I haven't had cable since 2016. I have a Roku. That's how I watch my TV, on Roku. Like I look at it on Sling on my Roku. I don't even have cable anymore. I haven't had cable since season 9 of what is it? Real Housewives of Atlanta. So that was a long time ago. So most people don't even have cable no more. A lot of people I know got Rokus in their house. So they probably gonna have to switch the way they count up the ratings, like they have switched up the way they count music sales these days. Because nowadays, pure sales really are non-factors. It's all about what the streaming sales is now. So they probably gonna have to put the streams.
You got a point, because I'm stupid enough to still have cable, but I'm bourgeois. I'm high class fish. I got cable that I don't even damn watch because my TV stays on YouTube. You understand? Right. But I'm on your side with that because, like I said, I watch it on cable, and you're right. A lot of people are not doing cable no more. They're not. Everybody else is switching to streaming services. So I do feel like if they were to run the streaming services right along with the people that watch on cable, I do feel like it'll be a drastic difference.
Yeah, because ratings for most shows are down all across the board. It's nothing like it used to be now. And that's because no one has cable. And people think that is an excuse for those of us who didn't like Portia. They think that's an excuse. But when you look at it, when you look at the big picture, just think about it. Portia's first spinoff, Portia's Having a Baby, did well. It hit over a million. It hit over 1 million views. So, of course, we expected it to do the same this time around. So, when it did do it, of course, I was dragging her ass. Period. Period. But people watch the reviews. I got some of my highest viewed videos of last year off of that.
Yeah, me too.
Roasted Review did pretty well off of that. So, it's like, it just, for me, it's mainly about the streaming numbers these days. That's what I'm starting to believe, because like I said, ratings are down all across the board. It's nothing like it used to be, and that's because people ain't got cable no more. Like, we got streaming services now. We can watch it on Sling and Philo and all of that other stuff. We ain't gotta watch nothing on Direct TV and Xfinity like that. We ain't gotta do that. So that's what I think. They probably got to switch up the Nielsen ratings and the way they count it up and update it, because like I said, when it comes down to the music, they don't really, pure sales count, but not as much as streaming does.
That's true.
Streaming is really the big thing. Like the way you chart on the charts these days, if you ain't got the high numbers with streaming, you ain't gonna chart that high
at all.
You could be number one on iTunes all day, but if your streaming ain't high, that number one on iTunes
don't mean shit. Right.
It don't matter. So,
That's how. Hey, that's some knowledge right there, man. That's some knowledge right there.
That's but let people tell it. I'm just making excuses, child.
I mean, it's not a listen. People was killing me trying to compare the two shows anyway. I said there's nothing to compare. I said with Candy's show, there's no surprise plot twist. There's no something that's big and salacious going on, as it was with Portia. And on top of that, Portia's was being backed up by RHOA. Candy is standing alone.
They don't want to hear that part, though.
I mean, but it is the truth. She's standing alone. Her shit is Candy in the Game. Now RHOA presents Candy in the Game. Not like how it was with Portia.
Right. Hell, her baby special was backed up by Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now that you think
it sure was. I mean, no shade to Portia, I guess. Because I seem to have a lot of Portia stans that follow me, which is weird. I have a whole bunch of Portia stans, Melody stans, Candace stans.
They follow us, but they hate when we say, like, look, I'm finna be, look, Terrence. It's a certain person that follow both of us. And you posted one of her comments, I think last week. She be coming for me too. She swear up and down, I hate black women, child. Anytime
Minnie Mouse.
No, it wasn't Minnie Mouse this time, child. She tried to come for me over there at House of Aaron, and then when I saw when she said he says deplorable things about black women. So I added her in the chat. I said, Minnie Mouse, what's up, sir? What's
Right.
up, sir?
Right.
But this particular person, Terrence posted her comment the other day, and when I went in on Ariane this week, here she come in my chat. Now that's what I call a read. Thanks, Scotty. Oh, but when I talk about Melody, I hate black women. But when I'm dragging Ariane, now that's a read. You approve.
But I
now.
know who you talking about, and
Oh,
I
you know
drug
exactly
Ariane.
you know exactly.
That's what I don't get. I drug Ariane. She came under my comments. Well, you ain't God, so who are you to sit up and try to judge her and say da 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 da? You try to talk about her, but yet you gonna turn around and you gonna talk about her like a dog and yada yada yada. I said, excuse me.
My girl. Right.
So when I'm taking up for Melody, you mad. But then when I'm not giving Melody her just due, or I'm calling Melody out, you still mad. In this instance, I'm taking up for Melody. I'm going in, letting her have on Ariane talk about something she gonna commit suicide. And I'm such a wrong person. And how can I call somebody else trash and I'm dogging her out? And who do I think I am? Mental illness is real and
They
suicide
really mad
is
about
real.
that.
And you did it.
They really mad about that suicide. Those videos that we made about her talking about she want to off herself. They really mad about that.
I didn't even say nothing.
Like I didn't say she deserves it, and I didn't say that I wanted her to go. I'm saying I don't feel sorry for her because did she care about anybody else's feelings when she was out there bringing up other people's marriages, doing what she was doing, coming between people's families and stuff like that? Did she care? Did she care about the emotions of those people? No, she did not. So why in the fuck would I care about how she feels about anything?
And I never told her I wanted her to commit suicide. I just said, bitch, in order for me to believe it, I'm going to need for you to do it. That's what I said. And I said, if it's really that deep to you, girl, I got the bleach for you. I poured you some bleach in that damn measuring cup. And I say, here you go, girl, drink up, bottoms up to your heart's content. If that's what you want to do. That's what I said. But you can't use my bleach because I only got a little bit left, and that's Clorox. Like, y'all think I'm lying. Look, Clorox, listen. Clorox costs as much as a 2022 Tesla up here in New York, okay? So she cannot use my bleach. I need every last drop of my bleach I got.
Hell, and anybody got time to be wasting no bleach here. We barely want to waste gas, and at some point we're gonna have to do an extension on gas when we get ready to get gas, child. I have to call for an extension on gas.
I says it's the flip-flopping for me because everybody that was going in on Ariane and
now
say they don't like her, they don't do it for her. Now all she got to do is say, I had a vision that I was going to take myself out. Now everybody's supposed to rally cry for her and do all this. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that, girl. Please. But like I say, I'm gonna need for her to do it. Then I believe
to next week until we review this show, Love and Mitch Humville, because there's gonna be so much BS. I think they did like another trailer for it a few days ago.
I saw.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It was so good. Tisha finally standing up for herself.
And Destiny about to fight. Destiny about to fight. That's the only one. I feel like out of all them girls, Destiny the only one that's gonna fight somebody.
Hell yeah, Destiny. Destiny and Kimmy.
You think Kimmy will beat somebody's ass?
I believe if you make Kimmy mad enough, Kimmy will plant her foot up somebody's ass. I totally believe that. Absolutely, I do. The least people that will bust a grape in a fruit fight is Melody, Letitia, and Wanda.
Did you say Wanda?
And Wanda. I don't believe Wanda would do a goddamn thing but run her mouth in them tight ass wigs. That's what I think Wanda gonna do. I feel like Mama Van and Mama Merlene is more about it than Mama Wanda. Mama Wanda do this too much.
Mama Wanda, do you want to interview with Roast and Interview?
Listen, Mama Wanda says she like you. She ain't gonna do one with me up here, child, because I can do number reader.
I sure will.
I'm surprised her ass like me. The way I be dragging her, girl. I appreciate it though.
They do listen. Because you bring a different style to your commentary. That people can't hate on you because you nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like you
See
said,
me, I push you out.
But they be bad. But see, I was so surprised when Terrence said Arion blocked him, and I've been dragging her consistently too. So why I'm not blocked yet? It's gonna happen.
I went up there to go and look for her thing. I said, I know damn well this woman ain't got me blocked. I said, you really blocked me? You that upset with me, girl? I ain't saying nothing. There ain't nobody. I mean, okay, I called you the harlot, but why is you? You
So
is a damn harlot.
well, some people have said worse about her. So
Like I said, I wouldn't have known nothing about this. I had to watch Funky Duneva thing to get what I got from it because the whole got
I had to go back and make sure she ain't blocked me. Now I ain't blocked yet. I'm still not blocked yet, child.
Well, thank you for watching Coleslaw. It's nice to know that your sad chick of the year ass watch me. Obviously, what I say about your ass matter. So I totally appreciate it. And another thing, get your people the hell up out of my comments because I really believe it was you that kept getting up under my comments trying to God this and God that. And how can I say I'm a Christian and I say this? How can I say I'm a nurse and I tell you that? The same reason how you laughed up here and told everybody you was in nursing school, but your ass won't. Oh. So I can come up here with my whole nursing ass and get up here and get your ass right together,
baby. Roast review gonna be roast review gonna be lit next week, baby. Ooh, it's gonna be lit, child. It is going to be fucking lit. We're gonna be talking about Candy Gang and Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh Lord Jesus, we have to leave. We have to say Love and Marriage Huntsville for the second half of the show, child. That's what they're really gonna be tuning in for, child.
Sitting up here blocking me, getting me with me, girl. You need to block your hairstylist, all that dry ass wigs and shit that you like. Anyway, y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with Ariane and her woe is me problems. This had everything to do with Candy, and we getting the hell out of here. We don't want a whole diatribe about Love and Marriage Huntsville, and we supposed to be talking about Candy.
But but again, like I said, next week we'll be talking about both shows. Next week we're gonna talk about Candy in the Game and Love and Marriage Huntsville next week. So the roast review gonna be lit. Okay, it's gonna be lit.
It is. Ariane, I got some lotion for your dry ass wigs and shit that you like to get up in here and wear, child. Or you know, I got some petroleum jelly. I got the IV in a bottle. Whatever you need, girl, I got you.
Oh, and somebody in the comments was talking about whether you like it or not panel. Yes, it ain't coming back until May. I know that sounds like a long time from now, but March is really almost over, to be honest.
Yeah,
so it'll be here before you know it. So yes, we all can't wait to get back to the whether you like it or not panel, because you know we took a break and then it was like, yeah, we needed that break, but then it was kind of like, damn, I miss coming to work.
Well, listen. Well, when we get back, you know, we probably gonna be on there for a whole year because the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure
Potomac coming out right behind it.
So and then that's when Basketball Wives could come out, because I don't think they're gonna come out no time soon.
Yeah, Basketball Wives is like Jesus Christ himself. We don't know what day or hour.
Right.
Right. So I think season 3 gonna be a long season, child.
What? That's it. That's all we got for watch and review, y'all. I said I was only gonna be up here an hour. We done stayed up here an hour and 30 minutes, child. Oh well. I totally appreciate all of you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all of the likes. We have a lot of likes. It was almost 300 folk up in here, so I greatly appreciate that.
Yes.
What y'all got coming up? Anything good?
Go ahead, Josiah. You can go first.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, I have 2 documentaries that's coming out within the next 2 weeks. I just completed them. That's why I really haven't been putting content out there recently, because I was focusing on the documentaries. They're completed. Okay, so the first one is going to be about 2010 reality shows that we missed, and then also the cast of Nickelodeon's cast of All That, the first season. Where are they now? So those are coming out in the next 2 weeks.
Okay,
and I'll be dropping those. They're already edited, done. Also, I'm working on a whole bunch of content, child. I was Hasseline. We gotta talk about Miss Hasseline. It's so much stuff that's coming out the whole day. I was waiting till it gets to a stopping point, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of videos that I'm working on. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned.
Yes, God. Okay. Now, besides roaster review, we got boys' night out. We're gonna return officially next week, and then we're gonna have probably 2 more episodes to go after next week, so we can finish out our second season. Then we're gonna take like a month or two hiatus and be back in the summertime for season 3. So that's boys' night out for us. Whether you like it or not, Pamela coming back in May. Oh Lord, it seemed like it's a long time, but it really ain't. Child, it ain't long. But whether you like it or not, Pamela coming back in May. Who Was Wrong is coming out in April. Is Josiah and Terrence a part of Who Was Wrong? I ain't telling you. You don't know. I ain't tell nobody who on the cast or not. But yes, Who Was Wrong is coming out in April, and The Influence with me and Reggie is coming out in April as well. Okay, so I have a lot of different things coming up on my channel. Of course, I will be reviewing Marriage Boot Camp when it comes out. I'm gonna be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville when it comes out. Whenever Basketball Wives come out, I'll review that too. But yeah. Oh, and I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and watch that ghetto ass Bad Boys Club.
Yes. Oh
I
my
can watch
God.
it
Like
too.
it's so I saw the trailer. I was so excited. I don't be excited about Ratchet TV like this.
Yes.
Okay, I
So
was lit. I was like, ooh, and it was Andrew Caldwell. Ooh, I can't stand her ass.
right.
And
So
Right.
yes, I have decided I'm gonna watch and review it.
Me
Okay,
too.
I've decided that I'm gonna do that, and I will be reviewing Chasing Atlanta because that comes out next week as well, I believe. So I'll be reviewing that.
It all depends with me because I be doing a lot, so I ain't even going. I'm just gonna. I'm putting that out there now, y'all. Don't depend on that because with Love and Marriage Huntsville and every damn thing that comes along with that, don't. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, because we do have a lot of shows coming back now. It's a lot of them coming back at the same time. So then on top of that, we got these gossip videos to do as well as the reviews too. So yeah.
Yeah.
How about DM me on Instagram, please, Josiah's World TV. You said you know somebody from the show Taina. I used to love that show back
I
in the day.
did too.
Me too. That was my
Taina,
favorite.
I loved it.
Taina. My bad. Okay.
With me, you guys, everything is still the same, other than Love and Marriage Huntsville. I already have the link made for that. Y'all know that's live. So go on ahead and go under the Love and Marriage Huntsville playlist. It's the very first one. Go on ahead and make sure to like it up and set y'all reminders for that because we do those live. But other than that, everything else is still the same. Be on the lookout for the Last Gag on Monday morning at 11 o'clock for Candy and the Gang. And this is gonna be on Josiah. Well, it might be on Josiah's channel.
We
We don't
don't
really
know.
know.
We don't know until we go backstage. Because if it's not on
Right.
his channel, then it's gonna be on mine again.
It might be on my channel. I'll talk to y'all. We'll see.
All right. Well, just be on the lookout, y'all. Between the three of us, one of us gonna let y'all know when it's gonna be and where it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But other than that, y'all, that's it. That's all we got. And until next week for Roast and Review, child, we're gonna holler at y'all later, girl. Bye now.
Bye.